Hello everyone, this is Vijay Lakshmi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This channel is exclusively meant for law students who are pursuing their LLB and also who are having the zeal to crack some judicial exams like JCDs or DJSM. In this video, I'd like to share the topic on criminal law. In the first slide, I am going to give the introduction to the criminal law. In my intro, I have divided the topics into definition of the crime, difference between tort and crime, importance of mensrea, relevancy of motive, intention and motive, and status of the crime. In the Hello everyone, this is Vijay Lakshmi. I have come today with the topic the importance of mensrea and also the difference between motive and intention in the criminal law. Mensrea means an evil intention, ill intentions, bad intentions, or bona fide intentions of the persons. It means the bad motives, bad mind, wrong mind of the individuals. An act or omission becomes a crime if it is done with mensrea only. That means mensrea is playing a very vital role in convicting the accused persons under criminal law. Without this mensrea, if the prosecution failed to prove this mensrea, then the accused person is going to get the acquittals. That means completely criminal law is rotating around the concept of this mensrea. In order to signify the importance of mensrea under criminal law, there is one Latin maxim that is actus reus non facet reum nisi mensit reum. Very famous quotation. That means completely the importance and gist of the mensrea is lying in this single quotation. Here, the meaning of the quotation means an act will not become a crime unless and until it is coupled with mensrea. That means here there may be some physical acts, physical deeds might be there. You are able to see them, but if that particular act is not associated with malified intention or bad intentions or evil intention, that particular act becomes plainly an act. Criminal conviction cannot be avoided. Simple. The best example also I can say that physical deeds of the wrongdoers will not be focused by the criminal law. We are saying only they are concentrating on the mental element of the wrongdoer. It is very important. If even the prosecutors they failed to prove that the existence of the element of mensrea in any case, then that particular accused person cannot be punished under criminal law and he is going to get the acquittals. I can cite one example. In case of the doctors, where the doctors who are conducting the operations, in order to survive the life of the patient, for example, where the doctor who has conducted one operation, already the surgery is over, and where there is a need that occurred immediately to go through another connecting operation, the purpose of the doctor, the motive of the doctor and the object is only to see that the patient's life is to be survived. In the interest of the patient only, the doctor might have conducted some surgery, second surgery, and that may be without the notice of the relatives or family members. But still, if that particular operation or surgery, if at all in case it went wrong, and where the patient died in that particular occasion, we cannot catch hold the neck of the doctor because there the intention of the doctor is good. It is not evil. His intention is to see that the patient's life is to be protected. He has to survive. In that angle only, he conducts simply he is conducting that surgery. Even if something is going wrong, physical deed might be there. You might have done something there which is very much visible, but since the doctor's mind is not yet wrong, the law court cannot find him guilty under that particular case and he is going to get the defense. The importance of the Mensrea we can just understand through one equation, that is act plus Mensrea is equal to crime and act minus Mensrea is equal to tort. Very easy to remember. That means here the significance and the core importance of mens rea is very much clear. Act plus mens rea. That means act may be there, physical act may be there, physical omission might be there. Act includes both the positive act as well as omissions also. If the act is there and the act has to be coupled with mens rea to make it a crime. If the act might be there, if there is no the presence of the mens rea, then it is resulting in tort or civil wrong simply. From the above definition, it is very much clear that the mere physical act or omission is not enough to hold a person as criminal, but it is to be proved that it is done with some bad intention or evil intention. In case if it could not be proved by the prosecution the guilt of the wrongdoer, then he cannot be punished under criminal law. Maybe for some physical loss or some monetary loss, the person can be held liable for civil injury by filing the civil litigation. Now, here the importance of the motive, relevancy of the motive under criminal law. We people know that, especially law students, we keep using interchangeably the words motive and intentions. But anyway, though we are using them very often interchangeably, but still there is a need to draw the difference between motive and intention. Motives are ulterior goals. That means what is the object in the mind of the person to achieve out of his act. What he is desiring, a particular result out of his act is known as motive. The final goal, final result, final purpose, final object. It is known as motive. Here, the object to realize from certain acts is known as motive. The motives may be good or bad, but still they will not be taken into consideration in crimes area. That means sometimes we may be having good intentions, good motives in our mind, but what the action plan we are employing to achieve that motive, it has to be legal and it has to be lawful in order to be out of the clutch of the punishment area or out of the clutch of the criminal area. For example, where the student who wishes to achieve 80% scoring in the examination, that motive is very good. To achieve that much percentage is very good, appreciable one. But in order to achieve that goal, where he is adopting some illegal methods of copying in the examination hall, definitely that particular act is becoming illegal one, and he is going to be booked under malpractice. Criminal case is going to be filed against him. Motive is very good. Wishing to score 80% is very good, appreciable. But to achieve that goal, you are adopting or employing some illegal method, making the whole act as a criminal one. Similarly, here I have given an example that a person who wants to feed his boy 2 years old, who has been starving of food for 2 days, if he is not properly fed them, he is going to die. To survive the boy, Mr. A has stolen a loaf of bread because of his penniless situation. Here the motive is good. That means to see the life of the boy is to be protected. That is good only. But to achieve that goal, he has employed a method of stealing, which is making the whole act as a wrong, and it is an offense, which we call it as an offense of theft under IPC. So intentions or now you try to draw the difference between intention. Now you try to draw the difference between intentions and motives. So motives or intentions, both of them, since they are mental faculties and they cannot be known in an explicit manner, and we have to draw the inference, the element of that particular mental element, whether it is good or bad, with the help of some investigating officers' reports along with some other evidences. Such inferences generally be drawn by taking into account the background of the accused person and brought up conditions, education background, and his friend circles, enemies, etc. will be taken into consideration to just gather the information as to whether that particular accused person is he having good intention or bad intention, and accordingly convictions will be given. So these are the differences between motives and intentions. Please do not get confused. Motives or not at all having any importance under criminal law. We are just focusing our eyes only on intentions. Intentions are nothing but the immediate action plans employed to achieve the final motives. With this, I am winding up this. I am winding up with these differences, and in the next video, I am going to upload further information as to the first part. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.